Now let's make some sales.
So what is the whole source behind that?
So the store's owner, his last name is Nurse.
James Nurse, and I am the owner of First Aid Comics.
And so he went off with the theme of James Nurse, First Aid Comics, going for the doctor motif. And you know, it makes a big difference in terms of people recognizing you.
A lot of the times that we do get people who need not medical attention, but are looking for first aid kits.
I'll get asked for medical advice when I'm out on the street out there, which that I find humorous.
It's a very nice touch. Like, for instance, the Spider-Man outfit beneath the lab coat. It's
You never know.
I opened in Hyde Park because I knew that it needed a shop. My mom used to bring me down when I was a kid, and she was going to Erickson Graduate College over the Hyde Park Bank. At the time, it was over the bank. And I would say, "Mom, where's the comic shop?" And she's like, "There isn't one." So that would have been what? Late 70s. It would have been early 80s. So ever since then, in the back of my head, I thought Hyde Park would be a great place for a shop. And then when I got older and I was ready to finally do it, I was like, all right, that's where I'm going.
why do you come to a comic shop?
The nostalgia of actually having a book in your hands, seeing the actual art.
It's just the experience. Like, it brings you back. Like, I don't know about you, but I grew up reading comics or whatever. It just brings me back to, going up to the comic book shop. And plus, he the only one on the south side.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It makes a difference. Like, people love hanging out.
Do you think the Hollywood phenomenon with superheroes is helping or hurting?
Oh, it's definitely helping. I mean, in terms of financially, there's no doubt. I think Disney buying Marvel and Warner Brothers buying DC up the quality of movies quite a lot. They get a bigger budget.
Oh, it's great. I mean, when I was a kid, my mother wouldn't have known who the Avengers were. She wouldn't have known those. And to have them be household names, it's a very good thing. Mm-hmm. It's a very good thing for the industry as a whole.
Which one did it best for you?
It's a tie.
Yeah? Okay.
It's a tie. Spider-Man 2
Me too.
and Fantastic Four 2.
Oh, really?
Rise of the Silver Surfer. Because Silver Surfer gets no play. The first comic I ever bought as a child, I was 6 years old. I went to the local 7-Eleven in Tucson, Arizona. And my sisters, they were all buying chips and junk food. I bought a little thing of Pringles and a Silver Surfer comic. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cool.
So when the Silver Surfer movie ever comes out, your first...
Oh yeah, Midnight View. Midnight View.
I like to compare, for me, the best comparison is comparing comics to films or movies, so that the action movies always drive the market. So you're always going to do very, very well with the big, huge movies. And it's the same thing with comics.
Every now and then we're cynical about how the movies come out.
Any particular bombs you really just pissed about?
Spider-Man 3 was pretty bad, inexcusably bad to me. It's just, I don't understand, why not have a story? Why try to do everything in one movie?
Spider-Man 1 was awesome. Great movie. Spider-Man 2, possibly the best Spider-Man movie ever made. 3, they kind of just rushed it.
I thought 2 was just, for a summer blockbuster, you cannot ask for better than that.
They take it, figure out what was wrong. Perfect example, The Incredible Hulk, the 2008 film with, what's that guy? Edward Norton. That was an excellent movie.
Everyone likes the Edward Norton one, but what Ang Lee does with that other one,
The Hulk from 2005.
He uses the medium a lot more.
And they make improvements upon it.
Do you ever think that the physical store will just become obsolete because of...
Cross our fingers, we don't have that problem, or we're slow. That's something. Please.
Make the physical comic obsolete? I don't think the medium's going anytime soon, but that's largely because of trade paperbacks and graphic novels, and guys like Neil Gaiman and comics like Preacher just doing so dominantly.
I can see the print going out of style eventually, but it's just something about the aspect of having a magazine in your hand.
Nah, people like books.
I like motion comics, and I like that, but I need an issue in my hand, and I like turning the pages. And if it's an old one, it smells like an old comic book copy, and man, because I grew up buying them from used bins and used bookstores, and so they always had that smell.
So there are lots of people that will never read a comic because of the stereotypes of what a comic is, that it's superhero and tights, it's for kids. But if you put it online and you make it accessible to that many more people, then people that would never look at a comic would read it online. And so they have been, and they've been going, oh, I really enjoyed that.
Eventually, people will slowly branch off, but it won't be to the fact where we'll no longer be in business.
You may have your regulars dropping how many they're buying, like in their weeklies. They may used to have bought 50 weeklies and now they only buy 10 or 15, but they're still coming in every week and buying those 10 or 15, and now they're also buying graphic novels, and then you get all these new people that are coming in and buying things here and there. So you actually increased your customer base. It's just the way in which they're purchasing is dramatically different than it has been in the past.
I think stores have to be more proactive in terms of, having more of a community environment.
Awesome customer service. Just saying. You can't get customer service by just clicking and typing the credit card number.
Yeah.
That's just fast.
Even if you're long term, everybody gets a greeting coming in, everybody should get a greeting exiting.
Yeah, you just talk to them. That's the main thing. Like, that's mainly what we do. We just talk to customers, help them out if they need help. If not, interact with them, just have conversation with them, because that's the main part. In the Young Avengers, the leader is called Patriot, and his grandfather was on the project of that team.
That sounds hot.
It's good.
I think I'm gonna pick that up.
So you just, talk to them and just have fun. That's the main purpose of the job. Real life is really similar to comic books.
Yeah.
Without dialect, you just get a bunch of this.
In his box, all the ADX stuff that he
A
wants.
lot of people don't want to be talked to. A lot of
Yeah.
people just want to shop. So you have to read that cue. So you get a greeting, and then if they're like, well, I'm just looking, then it's like, okay. You leave them alone until they engage you again. And a lot of times it's funny. People go, no, I'm fine, I'm just shopping. And then 5 minutes later they realize, oh, it's okay to talk to us. And
Yeah.
then they'll go, well, actually, I do have a question.
Um,
Are you guys doing okay? Speaking of customers, you guys doing all right? Okay, we'll be with you in here.
you can go if you want to tend to them. That's fine.
Customer service, yeah. James is great here. He pull all your comics for you and look out for you, take care of you.
Yeah, and James.
And you can't forget Giants.
Which guy?
He got the
this guy right
ultimate
there.
sales scheme, man.
Yeah.
That's
James.
a scheme, that's right.
He could sell me all the magic cards if that was my interest.
He gives us hope. If we just believed in ourselves,
Yeah.
we'd be good in life.
Been good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Doing your homework?